ndingabonanga ndingacinganga ngoba phela nakungidla isono ngoku andinalukhono manje ngiyalimala ndisemuva nokhila mina kwayizolo ndilale ndingabonanga ndingacinganga ngoba phela nakungidla isono ngoku andinalukhono manje ngiyalimala ndisemuva nokhila.
So, song is pretty simple, right? We are on a 4-chord type of progression basis. Chords are not too complicated, but they're so nicely when they play together. So let's just go through the numbers and then we'll go through the explanations of each one of them. So let's start off with our first chord in the progression, which is 4, right? And then from 4 we go to 6, then we go to 2, to get 2, 3, and then back to 4. Very simple chord progression. 4, then we hit that 6, then it's that 2, then 3. So now we understand the numbers. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. What kind of chords are we hitting for each and every single number that we have given it to? I think right now, in terms of the way you guys seen the whole trajectory of these lessons and all that, we know that most of the chords that we play with, we always start with like our major sevens and all that. That's sort of like our basic chords to give us flavor, because of if we had to play our normal triad chords, it doesn't give that much oomph to it. So that's why we always end up using different type of major 7 chords, you know, just to color, size, or degree. So from now on, you know, when we speak about like the normal chords, we're speaking about our 7th chords. And if you guys don't know about them 7th chords, guess what? Win a course that you guys can look at. You guys can do Stenyana, learn, become better, become a pianist, and also become a better musician, you know, and just learn music, you know, through the lens of Amapiano. So, as I said, Guti, the chord degrees or the type of chords we're going to play, usually for this song, they're just mainly major 7th, but there's ways for us to color them. But as I said, go to the first one, we'll hit it with that major 7th chord. So hit it with that nice smooth one. So that's not your normal major 7th, but it's sort of like an added 9th to it, right? And it gives us a much more tonically leading, more pleasant sound as compared to this normal standard sound. So our 4, we hit it with that nice, I believe it's major 9 chord. I believe it's a nice major 9 chord. And then when we go to 6, we hit our 6 with a 6 chord. So reason why I like to use this 6 chord, it makes it much more different, because if you had to use a normal 6, it makes it too dominant or too minoric, or it makes it just too obvious how to know it like a 6. But now if you color it with either 6 chord, or you can either borrow another chord, and the chord that we can borrow over here is 5, which sounds very nicely, because with the 5 you can create these nice rolls into it, you know, and it gives a nice suspenseful sound, but still keeps the whole tension of the chord that it's still like a minor. Right? And then after that 6, we hit our 2. So our 2, we can hit it 2 ways. We can hit it like our normal minor 7th, like our normal minor 7th chord, or we can borrow the major 7th of the 4th chord, and it sounds much more open, like da 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 da. And I always recommend, you know, when you're playing a 2, if you don't want to sound too normal, start off with this type of chord. It actually brings up a lot of flavor. Because with this one, if you take it to the next inversion, you know, you can still do the same thing, you know. So keep it there. Borrow that major 4, 7th 4, right? And then after that is the 3. So the 3, there's a couple of ways we can play it. We can play it normally on the closed chord, right, which still sounds good, or we can play an open 5, right? And when I mean an open 5, we play like an open chord, yeah, 2, and we just add the 7th, which gives a much more clearer, or we can even sus it, which gives a much more pleasant sound, much more dreamier sound as compared to your much more down low, much more minoric sound type of feel. You know what I'm I'm saying? So yeah, man, this song is not actually too complicated, but experimenting with, I would actually suggest you guys to actually go through the songs, go through the progressions that I taught you, but experiment with the type of chords, because you can literally make it sound beautiful. Instead of just playing it normally, like, you can be like, I'm saying, and it allows you, it's like, it can even become like a very nice exercise for you to work around with, because it can allow you to move from the higher spaces to the lower spaces, but still keeping with those type of chords. And yeah, guys, that is Thandaza by Deep and Tatohatsi.